Well, hello, and thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this interview I'm having today with Mr. Ryker Page out of Provo, Utah, which is just close by to Salt Lake City.
Yep.
Ryker and I connected because him and his family are leaders with a platform called Platinum Payments, and it's been around 20 something plus years. And since my dealings with Ryker, it's been phenomenal. He's been assisting me to understand how the platform works, helping clients. And so we are very honored to have him as a VIP member in Landed for Success so he can serve and bless our community, especially those of you that have businesses that do payment transactions, have used payment gateways, and you want to save, have a better quality service, and provide as well a really great service to your clients as well. So, Riker, welcome to our Landed for Success interview today.
Yeah, great. I'm excited to be here. It's good to be part of the Landed for Success group now, and I'm excited to meet a lot of people and get going. It's been great working with you, and just excited to get started.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, just share with everybody who is Riker Page, and if you want to touch a little bit on platinum payments, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. So a little bit about me. I grew up in Draper, Utah. It's kind of in between Salt Lake and Provo, so a little bit of a halfway point. So I've kind of always lived in Utah, stayed in this area, and went to school at Utah Valley University, which is in Orem, Utah, just about 5 minutes away from here. Some of the things that I like to do is, snowboard. It's great to snowboard out here. We got a lot of mountains, and it's super fun. I went to school for accounting and finance. So I've always kind of been interested in the financial space and things like that. After I got out of school, I've worked at a couple different sales jobs. Just love helping customers out, talking to people, things like that. And then I got in here with my cousins, Mitch and Colton, and my uncle, Len, who is a partial owner with our other owner, Jed. And Jed's family all works here too. So it's kind of the Pages and Morleys. We keep it close here. We have grown a lot here in the last year or so, but yeah, work with my cousins, work with some of our friends here, and um, a little bit about Platinum Payments and why I got started here was just our need to grow right now. And we've started out as a very small company helping high risk companies that were doing things like multi level marketing, coaching programs who had tough times getting set up with payments. And now we're moving into more and more verticals to try and help even more people. So they just needed more people to bring onto the team. And I've been working here for about 8 months now, and it's been great to learn about payments and get going in this field.
Well, that's fantastic, Riker. Thanks for sharing about who you are and what's going on in that part of the world. That's really cool. I tried snowboarding once. It didn't work out well.
Yeah.
Very, very painful experience. You have to stick to it. So your body gets used to those movements and your muscles get used to falling down a lot because you will fall down a lot till you
Oh
get
yeah. Oh
balance.
yeah.
Yeah. So I always admire someone when I meet them and they go, I'm a snowboarder. I'm like, cool. And then I respond, I'm terrible with anything strapped to my feet,
Yeah.
So,
That makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. So, thanks for sharing that. So, the second question I have for you is now
Uh-huh.
that you're part of the Landed for Success community as a VIP member, and I know you want to bring tremendous value to our business owners,
Uh-huh.
share about how Platinum Payment can serve our community and maybe give one or two examples of how you've done it with other clients. That'd be really
For
cool.
sure. For sure. So kind of what we do that is different than other payment processors. Most payment processors, everybody wants to try and save you rates, and that's great. We want to try and save people on rates too. But what sets us apart from a lot of the bigger companies, we offer a concierge white glove service where we can specialize what we do to the exact need of your business. A couple recent examples that I'm thinking of, one company that I've been working with the last couple weeks, they were on Shopify. And Shopify is great. They're great for e-commerce websites. But one of the problems they had is they kept going over the monthly limits that Shopify had set for them. And then Shopify started holding their funds, things like this that are, a real stress on business owners. But the problem was that Shopify had built their website, they had integrated their checkout page, and it was going to be a really big lift for them to get off of Shopify. So we stepped in and took a lot of pressure off this owner was she had connected with a company out in Switzerland who builds websites. They said they can be able to build something exactly like she had on Shopify, but they didn't work here in America. So me and our team here, we have great integrations, and customer service people have been working with this company out in Switzerland called DG1 to build a direct integration with some of the payment gateways we have to build out their website and make sure that when this company is ready to move off Shopify, there's no lift for them. And that's just something that a lot of payment processors don't provide, is they're not going to go help you build your website, build out the gateway with a secondary company. And it's a great way to save time for yourself to let us do a lot of the heavy lifting that other companies won't. Another example that going into where we're going as a payment company is we have developed what's called PlatPay technology. And what that does is it offers different ways that we can save business owners that other processors can't. So one example is we had a fiber internet company who was taking subscription-based payments. And the problem with subscription-based payments is a lot of time you have failed reoccurring billing because someone doesn't have enough funds in their account. The credit card got shut off or whatever the case may be. And every time you try and run a transaction, that cost transaction fees. And so this company was racking up, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars monthly on transaction fees they weren't even accounting for and didn't realize they were paying because they had so many failed recurring billings. So what our technology was able to do is go in and flag those, and it has what is called smart retry as kind of it's a new thing that we came up with. It's a artificial intelligence way of retrying these cards at times that will work, or telling the business this card will never work again. You might as well cancel the subscription. And we're able to save them over the course of the year around $5 million simply off of recovering reoccurring billing. So those are two kind of recent examples of us being able to, do a custom fitted solution for a business, and then some of the unique ways that we've been able to find companies save that other processors don't have access to right now.
Wow, that's incredible. I didn't realize someone could be paying $5 million too much for credit card processing with fees and processing transactions bouncing. And yeah, I mean, I'm not from that world, so it's really cool to hear you talk about it because you're involved heavily, and
Yeah,
we're not aware of what's going on in the business world sometimes. Yeah, we're aware of certain things, but definitely I'm not aware of that. So that's really,
yeah,
really, really good that you shared that. I know we're planning some up and coming Zooms with you with the Landed for Success community, so you can also share about this and how you can
for
benefit
sure.
members. So
Yeah.
thank you for sharing that, Riker. So in conclusion, I got one last question for you.
Uh-huh.
What would you recommend to the Landed for Success community with getting in touch with you, learning about how platinum payments work so they can benefit themselves? What words of advice you would like to give?
Yeah, so the easiest way that we can help people out is just getting started. We like to get in touch and kind of set up whether it be a call or a series of emails, whatever you're available for, to kind of figure out how your payment structure works so that we know where we'd be able to plug in, what options we may have available for you. And one thing we also can do is do a free pricing analysis at any time. So you can email me at Ryker at PlatPay, PLT, or yeah, PLATPAY.com, or send me a text message, 801-330-0379, and we can talk, set up a call to figure out kind of how your system works. And then you can send over at any time processing statements. We can take a look and see how much we can save you, send you back a pricing analysis, and set up a call from there. But the biggest thing is just us understanding what your payment system looks like, how everything's running, and figuring out where we can save you and how we can plug in.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty simple and seamless process. So I highly recommend you do that right away. You can also reach Riker through the VIP membership directory on our website for Landed for Success. Just type in his name in the search, he'll pop up. All his credentials will be there. And he's been uploading and putting stuff on the site, so you can also get a hold of him easily. So thank you, Riker, for taking the
Yeah.
time a day from your schedule, because I know you're dealing with clients to do this interview. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to the Zooms info session you're going to be running with
Uh-huh.
Landed for Success so people can really get to meet you. And, feel free to invite Colton or Mitch at some point if they want to
Oh
join
yeah,
in
for
and
sure.
also share. I can also book them because they may have their thing they speak on. But for now, we'll lead with you. We'll lead the charge
Cool.
with you. And you let me know if ever you want to have them come in to the conversation so the Landed for Success community can also meet them um, with
Yeah, that
platinum
sounds great.
payments. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
So
talk to him. That sounds like a great opportunity too, for sure.
yeah, yeah. So thank you again for your time today. Lots of success with the snowboarding. We send our best to you, not to
Yeah,
not break anything or break anyone.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, exactly. And we're looking forward to the future where we can see how we can benefit from a Landed for Success and platinum payments. So thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, thanks, Anil.
Cheers.